Welcome back, Titans, to a new 7 Daily Sins origin video. Today I'm gonna show you the updated build for Tioreh. Tioreh is the best healer in the entire game, and in this video I will show you how to increase your healing. As you can see here is near 8000. You will have the link in the description of LOOTBAR. LOOTBAR is where I buy everything for my 7 Daily Sins origin account because it's way cheaper and safe. If you have any questions, you can join my Discord, it's also in the description, and you can ask me without problems. You can see here I'm buying everything and then I enter my game so I can claim all the stuff I have bought. To increase her healing we will need attack and HP, and obviously the most important stat is healing efficiency. As you can see here I have above 100, as you can see here. If you get more healing efficiency, it doesn't matter the attack or the HP. As you can see here my attack is so low, but it doesn't matter. It's worthier to go for healing efficiency than for attack. The best weapon for her is a blue weapon. As you can see here, the blessed one is a blue weapon. The maximum level is level 14, that's why I go with the weapon at level 40. And it has healing efficiency, as you can see here. Then you can get in the enchant, for example, attack, HP, that kind of stuff. With that, it's enough, you don't need more. Masteries, obviously, unlock all masteries of the wand. And then here, unlock the main masteries, the numbers. And here the same. It doesn't matter if you get all masteries. I think it's important because you get more stars, more potential for the character. If you already have her at potential 10, you don't need it. But it's important to unlock the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 4. I always max out every character because I think it's important. If you wanna use the earth build, you have this, or if you're gonna use the fire build, you have this. Obviously the main mastery is the most important. Here, the one mastery. Okay, so now let's take a look at the potential. Tioreh is an SR character, so it's so easy to max out her. With the time you will have her potential 10, it's so easy, okay, trust me. If you play with the time, with the free pulls for the normal banner, you will get her potential 10, and obviously pulling for new characters you will get her. Okay, so the first 4 potential are free. As you know, if you just max out her masteries, you get the potential 4, you get her at potential 4. Potential 5, it's so important because increases the range of the healing zone. Actually it says slightly, but slightly is not slightly, it's like double size. Then this one is so good because with the bear you can increase the defense 3% more, which is important. Then here you apply this boost to allies. For example, if you are playing with a friend, you apply this defense boost to the friend. Here increase your attack, defense and HP, it's important. Then here you get 60% more healing with the normal skill, which is important. And then the last one is so important because when you change and you have the tag skill, you recover a lot of HP of your team. It's crazy, actually it's so crazy. Outfit, you need this outfit so bad because this outfit gives you healing efficiency, magic charging efficiency, and if you get healing efficiency in the engraving bonus, you are blessed. Like here. For example, I got healing efficiency, so it's so good, this engraving bonus. Then the passive, level 2 hit of support, increases healing efficiency by 45%. Using the special attack, restores the attack gauge by 800. If you get level 3 passive, it's even better, obviously, because you get more healing efficiency. So with that, you increase your healing. The best gear for her right now are Life Crystal Earrings because it gives you healing efficiency, as you can see here. Then Cars Pulse Necklace, as you can see here, you can farm this in Galan, okay? Galan, if you defeat Galan, he can give you this, because with 2 pieces you get an extra 10% HP, and then you give barriers to the ally heroes, so it's so important. You can see here you get really good stats. Obviously here if you get attack is way better because you need attack and HP, that's it. You can farm this in Fersen mines. So how to use her? It's so easy actually, because if you press Q, you use the bear and then you increase the defense, as you can see here, but you have to maintain the Q, okay? You have to maintain the Q. If your allies are inside that circle and you have the potential, you give them defense, okay? If you don't have the potential, you just give defense to yourself and that's it. Then you have the E, that's for healing. As you can see here, it's a good zone, actually it's a big zone. And then we have the ultimate, but we don't use the ultimate, okay? It's wasting magic orbs, and you don't want to waste magic orb. Then obviously, if you are at low HP and you have the tag skill, you can change to Tioreh and then heal yourself a lot. It's like 60% of your max HP. It's a really good healing actually. So for example, you could go with Manny, go like this, Daisy, go like this, boom, basic attack, and then boom, change, bam, and then go to Meliodas. And as you can see here, I have a lot of old orbs because with Tioreh you charge a lot of ultimate. That's why it's so useful, and you can heal yourself. Themes. Her main function is making you stay alive. I mean, this character is so good for Abyss difficulty because in Abyss difficulty, if you are not that strong, you will need the healing, and if you are going against the new bosses, you will need the healing. For example, Galan, if you eat a punch or something, if you can't one-shot Galan, you really appreciate having a healing there. And Tioreh is so easy to max out actually, and she's so cheap actually, so I think it's a good addition to the team. As you can see here, I go with Meliodas, Tioreh, Manny, and Daisy. If you don't have Daisy, you can go with Slayer, for example, or even with Hosa. Hosa is so good. If you go with one-shot team, probably you will go with Meliodas, Hosa, Manny, and Daisy, or Slayer if you don't have Daisy. But if you don't have enough power, enough strength, if you can't one-shot the boss, I recommend to go with Tioreh. And actually, Tioreh is so good because, for example, if you go to the spider nest, you will need a fire character, and here with Tioreh you deal the fire elements, you deal the fire damage to the webs, the spider webs, and that's it. So I think it's really good character actually. If you are fighting a huge boss and strong boss, going with Tioreh is so useful. Probably you will say, yeah Titan, but you say that she was not that useful. Yeah, but I have to say that every patch, when they release a new content, a new hard content, I need Tioreh. Yeah, I need Tioreh because, for example, if you fight a spider, if you eat the laser beams, if the laser beams hit you, they deal a really pretty good amount of damage. It's like 25% of my maximum HP, and I have above 200,000. So yeah, it's so useful to go with Tioreh. I think it's recommended, and obviously for beginners, Tioreh is so good. You even get her at the tutorial. So yeah, it's a recommended character. So you can go with DPS, for example, in this case, Meliodas, Escanor, or whoever you want. Then a support like Manny, for example, or Daisy, or Slayer, or Hosa, etc, etc, etc. I will upload a Hosa guide because Hosa is so good, and actually all Asian players are using Hosa for the speedruns because they can kill Galang and other characters, other bosses in like 5 seconds, 7 seconds with Meliodas using Hosa, Manny, and Daisy. It's so important actually. So thank you for the big support. You can tell me in the comments if you want a specific build, specific video. I really appreciate the support. I read you in the comments, and you can join my Discord server. It's free. If you're looking for help, you're looking for people to play with, you can join there. It's free. And that's it. Thank you all, and see you in the next video. Bye.